And then let's not forget about my husband. My husband is my biggest support. He helps me with the children. He helps me with food. He has helped me in several ways. I had to start work at some point when my daughter was 4 months old. Imagine I had like a 4 months old and I had my son who was just barely 1 year and some few months. So my husband had to stay and help me take care of them before he started working. And hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Sonia Nidi. I'm a Nigerian nurse based in the USA and I am a mom of 3. Under 3, I am married to a military spouse, meaning my husband is in the military field in the USA. If you are new or you're a returning subscriber, I'm likely to like this page, subscribe and share. You never can tell who can relate to the stories I am telling through my own experience. And if you're a returning subscriber, it means that what I'm saying, you kind of relate with it and you are happy to be a part of this community. Thank you very much and I really do appreciate it. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing tips on how I have been able to manage my work and family responsibility in the USA as a mom of 3. I've had comments like from my other platform, my social media platform, my family members, some of my friends asking me, how do you do this? Like, how do you take care of your kids and work as a full-time nurse in USA? Knowing that childcare is a bit easier than it is back home. I remember an advice from my sister-in-law. It wasn't to me, it was to someone else. She was saying, before you became a wife, you were yourself. So if you consciously remember that before you became a wife, you are Sonia or whatever your name is, before you became a mother, you are still Sonia. So if you remember that, you will be able to still remember that you are a person before all of this activity that forms you right now. And that would help you not to lose that person that you were before all of these other beautiful events. I mean, getting married is beautiful, having children is beautiful. Number 1, God. Yeah, you heard me right, God. I'm a Christian. I was born and raised in a Christian home. Might have visited few church, Catholic, Pentecostal, all of that. But I am a Christian and God has been the number 1 reason why I am able to hold up and hold high in this USA. When I came into the USA, I came in with my husband and my 11-month-old son and I was pregnant. I moved into the America with my EB3 visa to work as a nurse. I wasn't able to work for 5 months. I stayed at home, then had my second baby, which was 2 under 2. And then along the line right now, I have 3 under 3. And I have, give or take, my stay in the USA is over 2 years plus. I'm heading to my 3rd year in the USA. So God has been the perfect reason why I have been able to survive in this country. Especially because we don't have the kind of support, love. It's so lonely here. But God has helped me. He has changed my mindset. He has told me I have been able to stand firm in His word because I let Him guide me one day at a time. In different phases of my life, I have come up with some Bible verses that I held on to and it kept me going. Proverbs 3, that says, commit all your plans to God and He will direct you. So I've had mornings where I am like down, crying, asking God for help, and I just commit everything, every thought, every single anxiety to God's hand. And you don't want to know the peace that comes with it, and that keeps me going. So God is the number 1 reason why I have been able to survive as a mom and as a full-time nurse in this USA. But 2 tips have helped me to survive in the USA is support. I am so fortunate because I do realize that most people do not have support. But I am so fortunate that I do have family support in the USA. I have my mom who stays with me. She comes off and go. I have my parents-in-law who comes in. I have my uncle. I have my husband's family that we can just go to their house and I would have some, moment of relaxation, be happy. That support alone has helped me in order to survive. If you are among people that don't have family support or friends or even a community, please ask for help. Maybe look for a babysitter, a nanny. They have sites where you can get babysitters and nanny because support will help you balance that work-life stress that comes with it. So support has been one of the reasons that I have. And then let's not forget about my husband. My husband is my biggest support. He helps me with the children. He helps me with food. He has helped me in several ways. I mean, I had to start work at some point when my daughter was 4 months old. Imagine I had like a 4 months old and I had my son who was just barely 1 year and some few months. So my husband had to stay and help me take care of them before he started working. And then even when he started working, we take turn and he helps me, like he understands. So I want to say thank you to my husband. He's one of my support system. The second reason why I am able to survive and balance my family responsibility and my life too as a full-time nurse in the USA. All right, that being said, we'll go straight to number 3, time management. When I came to the USA, it was difficult to manage my time. It was so difficult, especially then because I was pregnant, I was so sleepy and all of that. But then over time, with the help of my husband, we have been able to manage time. Like I'm African, I'm Nigerian, we cook jollof rice, stew, cook everything like in batch, like so that during the week we don't have to cook again. You get what I mean? Meal prep and cooking in batch has helped us to manage our time. And then we do our laundry like in batch. I use the weekend to do mine. I don't know how people do them their own daily, but I have tried to get enough clothes for the kids so that way no matter what, we're not running out of clothes during the week. I do them on Saturday, Sunday, because my job currently, I don't work weekend. And even if I'm working weekend, I have every other weekend before when I was doing weekend. So we try to manage it and do them on those periods. But cook and bulk, do those bulk works that you can do together that helps you to manage time. And then as much as I can, I create a routine for my children. This started with my husband. He was able to help me create routine because we work on 2 different times. So when he was working in the civilian world, apart from now that he's in the military, we walk along and we create that time before I'm back from work, because I was doing evening shifts at the time. My children are in bed. Sometimes they are not, so it's not perfect. We create a routine as much as we can. And remember, the kids are changing, they're evolving, so you go with the flow. So as much as you can, try and create a routine for your kids and keep to it. And when it's that time, they somehow know, so they follow through. Number 4 is financial budgeting. So when we came into this country, before we came into, my husband was like the head, spending every money, doing everything, odogu, in Nigerian terms. But then financial budgeting is one of the tips that has helped us, because we budget every single thing. We make plans, we sit down as a family, we discuss about what we want to do, how we want to do it, and then when we bring in our income, we budget for those things. So even if it's like vacation, whatever, budgeting for it has also helped remove stress from us. So we're not just spending randomly and going into debt, or spending randomly and spending for wants instead of needs. We know what our family needs are. We are honest about what our needs are. We are honest about how and the things we should do, and we make budgets and we live according to it. So that takes away financial stress from us, overthinking, and that has also helped me. Financial budgeting and making sure that our basic need and the basic needs of our children are met before we can now accommodate our wants and other luxurious things we want to bring into the picture. The 5th point is self-care. Remember in the start of the video, I said you are once you before you got married, before you had children. So self-care, don't be afraid to ask for help. And like I said, if you don't have support, don't be afraid to spend that extra money to get a nanny or get a babysitter for maybe 4 hours, 5 hours, as much as you can afford. Sleep. If it's sleep that you're sleep deprived, sleep. Or go out, go make your nails. You want to read. You just want to have a quiet time. In talking about self-care, I always ask for help. My husband will help me hold the kids while I can sleep. If it's my mom that is around, mommy, please help me hold this kid, I need to sleep. My mom will help me hold the kids, I'll go and sleep. My mother-in-law or my father-in-law, when we are also here, will help me hold the kids, I'll go and sleep. Don't be scared to ask for help, to rest, to go and make your nails. Whatever that tickles your fancy, just ask for help. Go and do it. Because if you're happy, you will be happy. in taking care of those kids. If you're bitter, you're stressed up, it's also going to show in how you take care of your children and the people around you. I remember it was the end of this last year, having my husband has been away for a while for his BMT training, his trainings and all of that in the military. So it was more like I was solo parenting with the help of my parents and his own parents on like simultaneously. But then I was overwhelmed. I remember telling him, I need a break. I need to just spend some time alone, just to think, just to, take care of my own, to renew myself. And then my husband let me go to a hotel for a day, and I went there and I slept and I refreshed. I came back, feeling better. Asking for time for self-care doesn't make you less of a mom or doesn't make you a bad mom. It is only a wonderful time, because the Bible says love others like you love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't love others. And if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others. So you have to feel in yourself first before you can feel in for others and before you can help them. So self-care and finding little time for myself is one of the tips that has helped me to balance work and family life responsibility without feeling overwhelmed and being able to come out here and smile. Number 6 is give yourself grace. I remember when I was overthinking things. Oh, my son is not talking now, this is not happening. Just give yourself grace. Don't overthink it. Do it one step at a time. Especially with children, they grow in different ways. Today they like hot dog, tomorrow they like rice. Don't overthink it. I remember when the mom's guilt was hitting me bad. One of my aunts, my husband's aunt, said, if it is chocolate milk that they want and they're eating it well, give them. And then try to fix in other things. Work with the children you have. Everybody is different. Everybody's child is different. And thank God also, for the kind of man I married, he will be like, okay, we'll go that way. All right, let's do this way. Don't stress yourself too much. Just give yourself grace, and everything will fall into place. That brings me to my next tip on how I'm able to manage my responsibility as a mom and as a full-time worker. Create boundaries between work and family. When I came newly, in the first 2 months, I was not able to create boundary. I was just always answering more to work. But after a while, I sat down. I said, I don't want to miss out on my children's life, right? I want to be there also in their milestone and all of that. So I was able to say no. If it's encroaching with family time or already plans, or the family plans already have, no. So learn to create healthy boundary between your work and your family. When it is work time, I am at work, except maybe I have like an emergency message. When it's work, I give my work my time. I am not Sonia, and I give it my best. To those people that I came to take care of, I will do my best for them. When I clock out and I'm heading home, I've clocked out. Yes, sometimes, you finish work, you're tired, you want to come home and sleep. Yeah, in my case, sometimes I don't get that. I have little children under 3. When I am at home, I stay with my children, I stay with my husband, I stay with my mom, I stay with my mother, whoever I'm with. I enjoy family time. If they call me from now till tomorrow, I'm not going there, except it is what I am meant to do. Then another tip that has helped me to balance work and family is having clear communication with my partner, my husband. If there's something we're doing in the office that will take more of my time, or if there's something we have planned to do that will make me stay more at work than I will stay at home, we try to have clear communication on our needs, our expectation, and what we expect from each other. How we can step in and help each other. What we can do that will make life easier for both of us. So having clear communication with my partner or your partner, if you're watching this video and you think you're in that situation, will help you be able to manage your work and life responsibility or expectation. Another tip that has helped us is let go of the thought of perfection. I mean, social media has made it, look like your house has to be clean. You have to have, it's all arranged. Where I keep my forks, where I do this, where I do that. I mean, in reality, it's not like that. I don't know, maybe for others, but for my own household, my son and my daughter will be everywhere and everywhere. And I'm not about to not let kids be kids. They are children. They have to be children. So I'm not about to take that away from them because I'm trying to give the perfect illusion that everybody's creating out there. Let's go of perfection. Some days I finish arranging the house, and before you even have a chance to say, oh, it's upside down. So let go of perfection. The thought to want to be a perfect, just let go of it. Give yourself grace and follow through as it is in your house. Enjoy it. Enjoy them scattering your house right now. I mean, my daddy and my mom are probably looking for us to come and scatter the house for them. But enjoy it now. Before you know it, everybody is out and your house can remain tidy for as long as you want it when they are all gone. So let go of perfection. Enjoy your children now. Enjoy the troubles. Sometimes they drive me nuts. Enjoy that season, Enjoy them crawling up to your bed and sleeping now. Some people are able to, their kids are able to stay in their own room, sleep all through the night, all of that. Why maybe in your case your children do not want to stay in their room. In my case, my children do not want to stay in their room. They still stay with me in my bed, and if I want to have a good night rest, I can be able to go to work in the morning. I have to better hold them so that we sleep. So let go of perfection or the templates, somebody else's templates you're living by, and go with what works for you and your family. Prioritize your family needs and do what works for your family at a time. When it has changed, change. Just move with the needs and values or the things that pertain to your family. Don't go trying to copy, this happened this way. Be happy. Your happiness and that of your children, your partner, is the most important thing. And then your relationship with God. As long as you're being intentional when you're around the children, that is what they will also remember. If you're going to be there for them, be there and be happy. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, take a break, refill, take care of yourself, take a deep breath, and then come back again and continue being a lovely you. I think that's the most important thing. The little time you can spend with them, how quality. Just do what works for you. It's not perfect. You might set that plan and go for the week, and then the kids are not working in that direction. Let go of it and work with them and be happy. So I hope this tip that I have shared will help someone out there, to let go of perfection, give themselves grace, take a break. Don't think that taking self-care is, being selfish. Don't even let anybody makes you think that taking a little time for self-care is also taking care of yourself and helping you to be a better mom. So having said all of this, if you think there's something you want to add for me, that will help me, I am willing, to take that. Please drop it in the comment section. If you have another tip to share that will help me to continue to be a baby girl and a good mom and a yummy mom and a good wife, I would like to see that in the comment section. And then if there's anything you want to ask me, just drop it in the comment section and I will definitely answer you, or I will definitely, make a video about it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, so that I will be encouraged to keep doing this, to keep sharing my experience. And see you in my next video. Thank you very much. Thank you.